Today we're going to do an unboxing and setup, and maybe a little bit more, with a new phone. This is my old phone, so this is saying goodbye to my beautiful, and it was beautiful, Essential Phone 1. For anybody that didn't know, this phone has been discontinued. The company has closed, and so I have received my last ever security update, and as a result I thought it's time that I go ahead and make the change. The phone has been awesome. It's for anybody that doesn't know, it's ceramic and titanium. It was just made as good as anything can be. The only issue I ever had with it had been from time to time I had some issues with Bluetooth, but overall it's been a good phone and I'm happy with it. However, what are we going to do now? We are going to go to a Pixel 4. So I just picked this up at Best Buy, and this is it was on sale, and it was $250 off at Best Buy. It's kind of interesting. It was on sale, then it came off, then it went on, and I was trying to decide whether to go for a Pixel 4 or a 4 XL, and frankly a 4 XL was just way too big for me. So I've gone with this. I see it's on sale in most places, and for some of you that watch my videos, I have a Tesla, and so I'm going to also be buying a wireless charging pad for my Tesla. And what we'll do is we'll do an unboxing, and I'll see what kind of charge it's got, and then I'll let you look at what the setup looks like. It's had mixed reviews, and so I was not for it. However, as time has gone on, and I see the improvements that have been made in the software, and some very recent releases here in March of 2020, I'm feeling much better about it. So I decided to go ahead and do it. Not much to the box, as you could see. I'm going to pull these two. There's two pieces here that I could just pull off, and that's it. And so let's see what our Pixel 4 looks like. It is a 128 gigabyte, and it's just black. There's three colors. There's a just black, an orange, and a white. I decided to get a black, and I'm just going to put a simple clear cover on it. So nothing special, and let's see what we have here. There it is, and if you can't tell, it's certainly more elongated than other phones that I've had, but not tremendously different from this phone, the Essential. It's a little bit smaller. I knew that when I purchased it, so I do know it's a little bit smaller. So let's go ahead and follow the instructions and get it out. So here it is. And for those that don't know, there's a bump here, a camera bump, as you can see, right here. And the phone is very, very light, feels good, pretty thin. And put it side by side with the old Essential phone. Again, you see dimension-wise, it's pretty much the same, except it's narrower. And as a result, it's just slightly smaller than my Essential phone. It feels good. It feels very, very slippery. So I've already ordered a clear case for it, and I would have some trouble with it, I think, because of that. So there's the phone, and we'll put that aside right here. And let's see if there's anything else in the box, and there better be, right? And inside the box we have the very typical stuff, I'm sure. So we have here a special key to remove the SIM and put in a new SIM. I'm sorry, and put it in in this phone. Now, I have an unlocked phone because I didn't want anything on it except pure Android, and that's what I'm going to get. So here's the instructions, and I'll do that. I'll show you later how I do that. There's the user guide. It's actually thicker than most, by the way. A couple of languages in it. So there's that, and of course the old warranty stuff. We have a cable. It's USB-C, so I'm happy for that. Very simple. Actually, it's a USB-C into a USB-C. And then there's going to be an adapter, and here it is here. You can see right here. And so here's the adapter here. So it's, you can see it's a USB plug here. And actually, I will have to give you more information because I'm not quite sure exactly how that works. And of course, there is the plug. And the way that works is simple. Is that this is going to plug in here, and that's going to plug into the phone. And this is going to convert it from a USB to a C plug. So we seem to have everything, and we're going to take a peek and see if it's got any power to it, and then we'll be back to you. I'm going to plug it in for the first time and let you take a look and see what we've got when we started out. So here we go. I have it into the electrical outlet, and there it is. So I plugged it in, and let's see what it does. It's showing a battery. The battery was only at 8%, so anybody purchasing one of these, it is only at 8%. That's not typical nowadays. Usually it's a little bit better than that. So I might put this on pause and come back after I get this charged a bit. See you in a little while. Google, nothing else. I have not yet changed the SIM cards, so I'll have to eventually do that. I just wanted to show you what it looks like as it's starting up here, and it was just beginning to move. Sorry for the glare. Screen looks really nice and bright. Everything about it looks good. And I'm going to click start. Connect to mobile network. If you have a SIM card, insert it now. So, here we go. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to take the tool out of here. So this is the SIM tool, if anybody hasn't seen it. I'm going to take my old phone, and I think it is right here. I know that, again, I'm sorry for the glare. I should be able to press it. So I pressed it and pull out my SIM card. So here is my SIM. I'm going to put it in the Pixel, and I'm going to have to take a second because I'm not sure where it goes, but either that's a microphone or that's where it goes. We'll be right back. Okay, it turns out that it goes over here on the side. So I'm going to do the same thing by putting the tool here. I'm going to press it, and I think it did come out. So this should be the tray, and it is. So here we've got the tray. I'm going to put my SIM card in it. Hopefully it can only go one way. It's probably boring for a lot of you, but I thought it'd be best to show you all the steps involved. So this certainly appears to go that way. It did fit in, it slid in. So let's see if this is correct. So far, it has gone in. Okay, it has found my network. Well, that time it worked. So right now it's checking for updates, as you could see, and installing updates. I don't know how long that'll take, so we might have to put you on pause here again. Okay, I'm now on a screen that says Copy Apps and Data. Transfer your apps, photos, contacts, Google account, and more, and that is what I'll want to do. So I'll do that. Use your old phone. You need your old Android or iPhone device. Turn it on, keep it unlocked. It's going to have me connect both phones. Unfortunately, they're both USB. You can see the old Essential phone will take forever to boot up, so I'll have to come back. So anyway, the next step is to connect both phones, which is a very easy way. I thought it was going to have me download directly from Google Drive because I had backed up my phone, but apparently not. So as soon as this boots up, I'll be ready, and we'll go ahead and come back. I should mention while I'm waiting for the Essential phone to boot up that there is on the bottom, copy another way, an option to do that, and I'm assuming that would be the download from the cloud. But I'm going to try to do what I guess is the simplest way, which is to just copy it. And the phone is almost there, the Essential phone, so here it comes, and it's there. So here we go. And in a second, when I see this booting up, I don't know why it had shut down. Anyway, as it's booting up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this cable and connect it. Well, you always have to read instructions. So I look at this again, and it says connect both phones. Insert the adapter into this Pixel 4. So I've now gone ahead and put that adapter in, which is going to plug like this. No, that was right. And this is going to go into here, like that. And we'll go ahead and log into that. And this is it. If this doesn't work, let's see if that does not shut down this time. The Essential phone. And it did not. Hey, you may have heard, connected to your new device, preparing. So this is the Essential phone. Copy data to your new phone. Yes. Verify it's you. Copying your accounts. So I wish it was using NFC or Bluetooth or something instead of having to connect to two phones, which seems antiquated, but that's what it's doing. This just says check your other phone. So let me get this around here. I'm going to put the two phones side by side, and I'll edit some of this out, and we'll come back. But right now it says it's oh, here we go. Checking for data. Choose what to copy. Apps, photos, music, messages, MMS, device settings, call history, synced automatically, calendar, photo. Seems pretty good to me. So I'm going to go ahead, and down here it says copy or don't copy. So I'm going to click copy. It says copying. You can continue to set up the Pixel. So while it's copying, it looks like I'm able to go to next, which I did. And it's going to get my account information. And right now everything is on. Then I have to accept to install updates and apps. Location. This looks okay. I'm going to accept. It looks like I'm going to accept again. There's a lot of accepts here. I accept. For security, set PIN. Okay, so it had me twice set up the PIN. to confirm. So that's done. And I'm going to go ahead and set up Face Unlock because I actually do want to use that, and that's one of the features of this. So I'll set that up, but I'll turn this off while I'm doing it so as not to bore you with that. In the meantime, you could see that it's continuing to copy from that phone. It had me move my face in a whole variety of ways, a lot of rotating, etc. Says it completed, and we'll test it a little while later. So far, so good. And continue setup, keep going to get the phone set up, or leave now and get a reminder. I'm going to keep going. One of the things I see here is squeeze for assistant. To talk to your assistant at any time, quickly squeeze the bottom half of your phone, then release. And it worked. The phone, actually, I did even feel the phone squeeze in, so it did work. This is one of the things that I've seen that's part of Pixel 4, which is gestures. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on this, so I'm going to turn it on just so I can kind of play with it, but we'll see what happens. When you're nearby, the display turns on, Face Unlock recognizes, etc. So as you get close, as you could see, it knows that your hand is coming. So I'm going to turn that on. It's called Motion Sense to detect nearby movement. It doesn't use the camera, mic, or location. Let's see, identify music array, change font. I'm not going to do any of this just yet because I could do it later. And I think I'm going to put no thanks. More tips and tricks. So it says I could stay up to date. I'm going to do OK. And it's still copying, and you can see it says it's got 6 minutes left. I won't keep you on for 6 minutes, but it is copying. I now have a new message which says your phone's almost ready. You can disconnect the cable. So I am going to do that. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and plug the power in because I can see this is in trouble. So I've done that. And so the next step says done. It's adding finishing touches, which apparently will take a minute or two. Screen is very bright, and I know that that's an impact with the lights above me here. Also, I didn't realize that the screen was going to be quite that bright. And I'm seeing a reason to go to dark mode on this. Good morning. I have finally set up the phone, and actually it wasn't too difficult. It was pretty easy to do, and everything looks fine. I actually have used a different launcher in it. I'm testing, so I'll let you know in a subsequent video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different video after a couple of weeks to show how it works or doesn't work. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. I do want to show you a picture. I took a photo last night, and this photo was taken in a completely dark kitchen. I used night sense, and I don't know if you could tell, but you could actually even see a tree outside in the dark here. You could see the cabinets. You could see some of the grain in the cabinets, the side of a refrigerator. So it looks like this night sense is a pretty good thing to have. So overall, I'm pretty positive about this, but it's early on, so I have a lot more to do. But I could also tell you that setting it up was not difficult. It was cumbersome with the cables back and forth, but so far so good. The size, by the way, I like the size. It feels good because it's more narrow than my old phone, slightly smaller, easy to hold, easy to handle. It's not all that slippery, though I do have a case coming today for it. Face ID is instantaneous, and I mean instantaneous. It works every time. So I do like that, so let's see if I can get it to work here. I mean, it's that instantaneous, seeing my face. There is no fingerprint reader anywhere, either under the screen or in back. I kind of missed that, but we'll see what happens. So this is the end of the unboxing and setup. Things look okay so far. The price was really good. And as of right now, Amazon actually has an excellent sale on this. It's even slightly cheaper than what I paid yesterday. So I wish you all the best if you do get this particular phone. And in the meantime, please get ready for my next video, which will show you a bit more about how this works.